Here we are again. Season and series finale. The Tide Superspeedway won its last race at the famous Medowlands Speedway, the homestead Miami of the entire Superspeedway division. The 38 car sitting on the pole for the second race in a row. Jason Larker sitting on the outside. There's the full qualifying results. Now we'll take you to track side. So, this could be maybe the most exciting championship battle ever. Maybe. Hillary Sanchez and David Davison are tied at 1,792 points entering this race. Joe Jefferson is only 3 points back. 3 points is all he needs. Obviously there's more championship contenders, but those are the top 3, and those are the 3 that are most likely going to win the championship. But who knows? The 27 car is 76 points back, still got a chance. Well, let's hear the race command first.
Alright, well the fun doesn't start until we ask our drivers a question. Are you ready? Drivers, will you please start your engine?
Alright, fired up, field set, rolling right off.
What are you doing, buddy?
So, the engines have fired up. Tim Brandolph is in 5th. He's 102 points back. Andrew Johnson, 159 points back. Jeff Bright, 163. Jonathan Wong is 172. So is Aureus, who somehow is up in 9th. He gained 9 spots. And Jason Larker, the long shot, 182. So 10 drivers have a chance to win this, but the second those guys cross the start finish line, then their hopes is pretty much over. So I'm pretty sure Jason Larker, no, Steve Larker, and Aureus, Jonathan Wong, once those guys up front cross the start finish line, it's their hopes are done. So it's pretty much down to 5 or 6 drivers who have a shot at the championship. Green flag is out. Here we go, and yep, there they go. Hillary Sanchez trying to be the first, trying to win her second championship, but also her second in the Superspeedway division. No one has ever won multiple championships, I don't think. And there's Davison. If Joe Jefferson and everyone else is out in the picture, it's pretty much whoever finished ahead of each other, that is for the championship. So it's like the championship 4, but it's only between 2 drivers. But we're not. Classic points. Here comes the 38. Right off of 4. He's gonna lead the first lap. Carter Joey in the 23. Even though he's got his first 2 top 5s and top 10s. So hoping to get one back after the Walmart Rookie Series. And here he comes. Trying to get to the race lead. And as of now, Davison is in front. Sanchez has fallen back, got stuck, restarted on the outside, but plenty of laps, plenty of racing. And where is Joe Jefferson? Even though he's 3 points back, even finishing 1 spot ahead, so he's pretty much also kind of tied. Now, since we're using classic NASCAR points, let me, I forgot the formula for the old NASCAR. There's Carter Joey in the 23. He now goes to the race lead. And Davison in the 2. Could he win another? So he moves up to 2nd place. Oh, big trouble! Jake Jefferson hard into the fence. Big wreck. And the 19's involved. Huge wreck. Oh no. That's not good. Whoa, the 88. He's still going after flying into the fence. Caution flag is out. A big wreck. Coming off in turn 3. The race leader is the 23 car, Carter Joey. First caution of the day. We'll take a look at the replay. Take a look here. Carter Friesen and Aureus on the 1. I guess technically still has a chance, but he gets into the 0 into 3. pretty much pushes him on the left side, and there he went. Squashes Jefferson, pins the 55. Mitchell Collins was the first car to make contact. They pretty much spawned the bigger wreck. You can see the 19 there. Looks like he was just hoping just to spin right out. Then he got hit by the 24, and he got hit by someone else. Then he got hit by the 13. He got hit by the 11 of Collins, and then the 13. And he almost goes up and well, he got some air. Almost went upside down. 13 cars destroyed. I don't know how much damage there is really on the 19. There could be more underneath. It doesn't look that bad. Of course, the cosmetics don't look bad, but it could rupture the fuel cell or damage something else, but mostly the fuel cell. So, and a 31, I think. Well, she got pinned in there, but she did a good job of basically avoiding the wreck. She was up there on the outside. She had nowhere to go. She had no choice to slow down. Luckily, no one was behind her. And look at the 88. He's practically driving on the fence. He was driving on the catch fence. Unbelievable. The 88 Jefferson, he was looking to be a championship contender, but fell back. And he goes for a wild ride in the last ever race. Here it is. Wow, he just gets squashed and gets pushed up. He's on the safer barrier. Does it actually drive on the fence, or is he just balancing it on the safer barrier? I don't know. Still pretty damn cool. Unreal. Unreal, I tell you. And Tim Randolph, yep, his hopes are over. Even though it was a long shot, he was the dark horse, he still had a shot. James Clinton in the 21, his day is over. It looks like only 2 cars that were destroyed, or actually 3 cars. But I think we're going to see a couple more to the garage. So first caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. So here we go, getting ready for the restart here. So the 19 remains, he's in the 31st position. Sanchez is in 26th. And David Davison is in 2nd. So the old NASCAR point system, it was from 1st to 6th, it was 5 points. And from 6 to 11 was 4 points in between. And then, am I reading this right? And above 11, rank 11 was 3 points. Okay, yeah. So 11th and to 42nd will be 3 points. So technically, entering this race, you could say Jefferson is also tied. That the gap is so small, it doesn't even really matter. So yeah, I guess you could say. So it's pretty much a 3-way tie, kind of. But here we go. He still needs to finish up ahead. So that's all he has to do. It's the same for the other 2. Just has to finish ahead of the others, and he'll win the championship. Green flag is out. The 2 car has been dominant, and not a good restart though. Won Indianapolis after a small losing streak that could have been his. He could have been a 6-time winner maybe if the car didn't. What was it again? Was it the gearbox? And look at the 38 pushing him. That helped him just a tiny bit, but not a lot. But as of now, he is your points leader. So won Indy, he won Daytona, and then he won M&M's. So he's definitely doing a Kevin Harvick. Could he do 3 in a row? 3 in a row, that's a definite championship right there. That will be insane. 4 wins, and no one has done 3 in a row in such a long time. I don't know when's the last time someone has ever won 3 races in a row. And look at Davison all over the back bumper. He obviously doesn't have to be too aggressive, but he wants to get up there and win 3 races in a row. That'll be his 4th win and a championship right there. Just a few races ago, he was out of contention. Don't count anyone out yet. Well, you can count a few drivers out. And the 2 car leads a lap. 5 bonus points. And that makes it even harder. A bit harder for the others, but we don't know until it's over. Well, Greg Lee in a 25. He doesn't care that 2 cars going for a championship. He's going for the race win. He has not won a race yet. And Greg Lee is 15th in points. Not bad for the rookie. But of course he wants to end the season on the high note. Angie Brown in the 26. Remember, she was pretty consistent in the beginning of the season, very beginning of the season, for a few races, and then dropped so far back. Where is she now in points? Got a top 5 finish. And where is it? 30th, still pretty bad. Jason Larker, we talked about him at Michigan. And pushing on the 26, almost reckoned in turn 2. There's the one. The long shot goes by the 2 car. He's gonna have to have Davison fall. Actually, 172. No, never mind. Whoa. Hang on. That was close. So no, Orius not a championship contender. The only way he could have been if all 3 of those cars did not cross the start finish line. Then they'll get 0 points. Eli Bright given the 1 car push. Eli Bright 40th in points. Just a season he just wants to forget. And there he goes to 62 for the race lead. Things are getting pretty crazy. Man, there's so much contact being made. Anything can happen here. Let's take a look at the back of the pack. Joe Jefferson, he needs a miracle right now. He's trailing all the way back in 31st position. The 27 is up there in, well, last time across the line is 21st. He's losing a couple of spots. I don't think that'll be enough. If things happen. Hillary Sanchez is in 23rd, and David Davison is in 6th place. And now he's in 9th. But that leading that lap helped a lot, and here comes the 1 car going for it. Oh, whoa, the 5. Oh man, that was close. 4 wide into turn 3. Yes, turn 3. Using the secondary apron. So you got some room. You can go 4 wide. Greg Lee and Aaron Carlson. Careful merging back up and try to get focus on them. And great save by the 25. Close car right there. It's a long race. This championship race. This farewell race as well. And Eli Bright. Oh, wait, he's not a leader. What am I saying? And here comes the 38. Coming back in it. There he goes. For the race lead. Tony Green still working his way up. Green is 12th in points. Obviously not a contender. But he was up there. He was looking to be. Scored the 1 victory at Dental Park. But it's not our last race at Dental Park. We still got the Skittles Superspeedway series. And then it'll be its final race. Joey all over him. Almost takes him out. Now if you're the 2 car, what do you do? Now if you're the 30, what do you do? Do you try to hold up the 2? Do you try to ruffle him up? Try to wreck him? Help the 31 win this championship? I don't know. We'll see. If that's the case, who knows? Entire team could be penalized. Look, getting pretty crazy here again. 4 wide. Little bit of leaning. Sanchez is on a mission. When she won the Reese's Reese's Super Speedway Championship, she won the race and the championship. Got double trophies that day. Could not defend her championship though, but still got a win. And the 60 car all over her. Noodle's still the lowest running driver with the victory. He's all the way down in 33rd. Lost 9 spots. 9 spots. Unreal for the 60 team. But all you can do now is just end it off on a high note. Get another trophy. That's all the veteran can do now. And pretty much anyone else who's having a horrible season. Aaron Carlson, 41st. 1 top 5 at least. 2 top 10s. The 24 who's in last. No top 5s and 2 top 10s. I'll try to get a top 5 at least. Get yourself a top 5. There's actually 4 drivers I see. Oh, trouble! Who is that? We see Tony Green, Nick Kennedy, and who is the other one? Okay, we'll race it back to the line first. Joey in the 23, so yeah, Nick Kennedy is one of them. He's out in front. Nearing the halfway point too. He'll be passing it on our yellow. And that's our second yellow of the day. We'll take a look at the replay. Carter Joey, your race leader. Orius causing another wreck. He hooks Jason Larker once again on that left side. This time he hooks him instead of pushing him. Clips Nick Kennedy, and you know when the car, you already know. Hard impact. Green nowhere to go. Angie Brown does a great job avoiding the wreck. Not a big wreck, but a big hit by Kennedy. Huge, huge hit by the 4 car. When you see a car get hooked like that straight into the wall, you know it's going to be a big hit. No time to even hit the brakes. Just when they're coming off turn 2, about 170 into the safer barrier. Still a hard hit though. So taking out our second caution of the day, and luckily no one hit that angled wall. That would have been even worse. And we'll now take you back to the restart. So, lights are out, getting ready for the green. 31 cars now remain. So Jefferson is 29th. Sanchez is in 12th. Davis is in 2nd. Like I said, he needs a miracle. Those two need to have something happen to them for the 19, because he's slow. The damage is slowing him down. Pace car is in. Here we go. Carter Joey, David Davison, Stephen D. Orius, Jeff Bright, top 5. Here we go. 19 to go when they take the green flag. Green flag's out. Good start for the 23. Obviously, like I mentioned before, he wants to get that one back. After a mechanical failure that screwed him out of not a win, but a top 5. But he's a lot better this season. 14th in points. They push down the back straightaway. Just hook bumpers. Careful, don't wreck each other. 38 gets pushed out of line. That can happen too. If there's too many cars pushing, or the pushing is too aggressive, they're gonna get pushed out of line here. And there's a 31. There's a 27 up to 10th. One of the dark horses. 76 points back. But he needs to have Davison and Sanchez finish poorly. Joe Jefferson is all the way in 29th. And look at the 2 car just pushing Joey. I can't calculate the points on the fly because I'm not good with it. So 2nd place, well, he already led a lap, so there's 180 points. I know that. Someone went wide. I think it got pushed over, Jordan Newman. And there goes Davison. He'll lead another, but it won't count. And it won't, well, I mean, it won't count, but you know what I mean. He won't get the extra 5. Well, he's trying to get the extra 5, get as many points, although he doesn't need to. Here's the thing. They will tie if... Okay, here's the scenario. If Davison finishes 2nd, and he's already led 2 laps, that's 180 points. And if Sanchez wins the race, does not lead the most laps, that's also 180 points, and they'll still be tied. But who gets the tiebreaker? Well, it's the one who finishes out front in the recent race. And in this case, it would be Sanchez winning the race, so it would have been Sanchez winning it. But just a scenario. Now, if they don't, how many spots does Sanchez need to go finish ahead of Davison? Then we do... Okay, this I could probably calculate. So he's already led. So, okay. Alright, how many points do he have? Both. So, 1792. If Davison were to finish where he is... Okay, let's say maybe he finishes 4th. 4th place awards... And Eli Bright almost wrecks. 4th place awards 160 points. He's led a lap. 197. Okay, maybe. Oh wait, hang on. They're already catching the 62. Okay, I'm just pretending. So Sanchez would be right now. She is 18th. Wait. Okay, no, I'm not doing this right. Forget it. What I said. And we got ourselves a slow car in the way. About to be put a lap down. And you know the worst part? To catch a slow car, soon to be a lap car. to get in the corners. Entering or exiting is the worst. Middle, not too bad. Still bad though. And I catch him on the front straight away. And he is now lapped down. Who knows, this could be Joe Jefferson's saving grace if he causes a wreck and collects the 2 and the 31. I mean, what I mean 2, I meant the 2, like, driver contenders. Oh, he's going to go on the inside, but Davison is not going to have it. He drives it all the way deep. Oh, trouble! Kyle and Eli Bright on the wall, but they didn't fully spin out. No yellow. 31 is struggling a bit. Not good for the 31 team. And 19 was up there looking for a top 10, getting into the top 10, but has fallen back. Remember Talladega. That could happen. That was going to be his race. But so far, 3 wins, and on his way to a championship. It's crazy how consistent the 2 car is. I don't believe it. The last time we see it was Stephen Polliard in the Reese's Rookie Series. Won 3 races in a row. Had a big ass points lead to hang on to it all the way to the end. But it's a little bit more crazy, a little bit more exciting. Tied, a near 3-way tied for the lead. And it all comes down to this. Even the other 2 who are having a bad race right now, you never know what's gonna happen. And Carter Joey doing a very good job hanging on. He's going for his first career win. And Newman is coming up to 2nd place. There is the 19 in 29th position, battling with Jonathan Wong, who's in 28th. His hopes was already ended once the guys took the green flag. Eli Bright and Chris Kyle 26th, 27th. Almost at the 10 to go mark. That's still a lot of racing left to do. Sanchez is slowly trying to work her way back up, now up to 16th. Getting right by the 60 car for 15th. Yes, for 15th. Newman all over Joey. He's pushing him really hard. Davison in comfortably in 3rd place. Newman laid off and he's going for the race lead. Here he comes. The Monte Carlo S-Sasters, I think there's only 2 or 3 in the field, while the rest are just Impalas. Do they still make the Impala? I know they don't make the Monte Carlo no more, but I don't think they... Do they still make the Impala? I don't think so. Let me double check. Oh yes, they do. They still do make the Impala. I thought they didn't. But, they do. They still do. Look at this. Almost 4-car tandem. Got a pair of teammates looking to work together. Here they go. In the 4. 10 laps to go. I just realized going to be 9 to go when they hit the line. Here comes Jordan Newman for the race lead. But Joey has a big help on the outside. Could he get a run? And denies Jordan Newman. How close was it? 5 1/1000ths of a second. Things are getting a little bit too wild up front. Davison trying to get back in front for the race lead. Pushing and shoving into turn 3. A little bit too hard, and there he goes. Could he get 3 wins in a row? That would be unbelievable. But Kenny Johnson, there's Kenny Johnson in the 05, who's 38th in points. He would love to get a victory here. There's a 19, still hoping for something. And they're about to go by Eli Bright, who probably got the worst of that because he's a lot slower. Wong goes by him, and Jefferson will probably go by him soon. There's the 62 car. He was actually not slow. I think he had to make another pit stop because not too slow, but he's around here where top 25. As we scroll back in front, there's the 31 still in 15th. Probably needs a caution to regroup. Could Davison do it? That would be incredible if he can. Even if he doesn't, well, yeah, he does have to win the race. 4 wins. 4 wins. Oh, I think the caution's out. Did the light just come off? I think the caution's out. Yes, caution flag is out. Coming to 6 laps to go. Ooh, this is going to be huge. And I just hope there's no overtime. But that would make things crazy stupid. 3rd yellow of the day with 6 laps to go. David Davison in front. We'll take a look at the replay. I don't even know what happened. Here it is. 33, Caitlin T. And pretty much the same thing happened last time. Yeah, exactly the same, but both guys hard into the wall. Only 2 cars. And like I said, when you see a car get hooked like that, and they're going straight for the wall, you know it's going to be big. Even if they're able to react quick enough and hit the brakes, it's still going to be a hard hit. Look at those wheels still spinning. Big wreck by both the drivers. Not the way they want to end the final race ever in this series. It looks like there's only those 2. Yep, only those 2 guys involved. So, I'll take you back to the restart for the final few laps. Alright, let's take you back. 2 to go when they hit the line. When they take the green, championship leader in front. If he wins this race, I'm gonna be, I don't know, maybe N ratings really love the 2 car. Felt sorry for him at the beginning, and now they're helping him, give him the good cars. Or you just, just so happens all cars are rated equally. Everyone has an equal chance to win, an equal chance of the championship. But it all comes down to this. Here we go. 2 laps to go. If we get a caution, we go into overtime. Green flag is out. Good restart by the 2 car, but they'll get that run on him. Heart must be pounding like crazy. Everything they can, man. Everything they can. Will someone deliberately cause a yellow? I don't know. I don't think so. Nope, no one's close enough to really... Well, they are, but they don't want to cause a wreck. Alright, into 4. Davison looking for 3 wins, but more importantly, the championship. Here they come. White flag is out. One more time around. They made it through. No yellow. I don't believe this myself. Here comes the 1. 2 car looking for 3 in a row. Into turn 3. Small little straightaway into 4. If you can't catch him in 3, you can't catch him in 4. Coming to the checkered flag, David Davison. 3rd win in a row, 4 wins overall, and he is the champion. Tied Superspeedway champion. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. How? I'm just wondering how. How the hell did he do this? That must have been a really damn good car they have for these past 3 races to win. 3 races. He pulled off. He did more than Kevin Harvick. Harvick won 2 races to get into the championship and win the championship. David, got a wreck behind, and okay, now they wreck. I think those guys were wishing the wreck happening a couple laps earlier, so we go in the overtime. Oh, if we went into overtime, ooh, that would be huge. That would be so insane. But David Davison, so that's not only the championship for him, he wins the final race, the final championship ever awarded. And he makes history too. Well, he's already made history by winning the championship, even if he didn't win 3 races in a row. 4 wins overall. But man. Alright, let's take a look at the 4 race results. So Davison wins it. Orius gets 2nd. Greg Lee, great finish for him. 3rd. I believe Carter Joey led the most laps. Even though they still got 4th. Kenny Johnson 5th, Keys 6th, Newman 7th, Stephen D 8th, Jeff Bry 9th, and Glenn D 10th. And Hillary Sanchez 18th, Joe Jefferson 25th. It could have been a wild battle, but it wasn't, and it's still pretty crazy that they were tied entering this race. And Davison, probably a small comeback by him. He was right there at the top 15 a few races ago. 1 Daytona, 1 M&M's, 1 Medowlands, champion. So not only that, but this is our farewell race. Another of those original series will close the books. It's the final chapter of the ISCR Tied Rookie Series. Yes, Rookie Series. Davison, what a run by him, and what a run by everyone. Another season, I don't know how to say it, but I think I should be saying it at the point during the points. But yes, the final chapter has been written in the ISCR Tied Superspeedway Series book. David Davison, congratulations to him to winning on the race and winning the championship. We'll now take you to victory lane, and then we'll show you the points after this, obviously. So, here you have it. The official points after all 16 races. David Davison, the champion with 4 wins, 6 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. 71 point lead over Hillary Sanchez with 2 wins, 4 top 5s, and 5 top 10s with 1,901 points. Joe Jefferson, 2 wins, 4 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. The 27 team able to finish for the whole top 4 didn't even change at all. And with 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 5 top 10s, so pretty good for the one of the dark horses. Orioles able to get a 5th, able to get up to 5th. I don't even know where he came from. But with 0 wins, another winless season. Jeff Bright gained 1 winless season for him. Carter Joey, 7 spots. Great job by Carter Joey. Greg Lee as well. They both got the 2 rookies. Well, no, Carter Joey's not a rookie no more. But the 2 still the young guns, the newcomers, still got a great finish. Great points finish. Both of them in the top 10, and both of them gained 7 spots. Andrew Johnson down 3, but still finished in the top 10. Tim Randolph lost 5 spots, but still got the top 10 finish. So half the drivers finishing in the top 10 got at least 1 win. Steve Larker dropped out with one victory. Jonathan Wong down 4, 12th. Jordan Newman gained 5, finished 13th. Tony Green lost 2 with the victory. 14th, Nick Kennedy. 15th, 16th was Jay Jefferson. The 38 team gained 9 spots, 17th place finish. Blaine Keys gained 10. Looks like it's the most. It is the most. 18th. James Clayton lost 8. 19th. Mitchell Collins lost 3. 20th. And Patrick Mew lost 1 spot. He had a win as well. 21st. The 20 team went all the way down to 22nd. Angie Brown, 23rd. 7 spots, better than 30th. Caitlin, 24th. 25th is Trevor Collins. Jason Larker, 26th. Glenn D up 5 spots, 27. Alexander Oak lost 7 spots, 28. Alexander Hyder, 29. Keith Stevens, Carter Friesen, 30th and 31st. And they both lose 6 spots. Ryan Butcher, 32nd. Noodles, 33rd, so he's the lowest of them all with the win. And no change. We're down to 33rd all the way to 36th. Anderson, Kyle, and Satachi. Kenny Johnson, 37th. I've never fixed his name ever the entire season. I knew it was wrong and never bothered to fix it. The 16 team, 38th. Francis Hall is no change, 39th. Aaron Carlson, 40th, gained a spot. Eli Bright lost 1, back down to 41st. And Chapman, 42nd. Just a horrible season for those guys down there. 0 top 5s and 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers. Trevor Collins being the highest without a top 5, 25th place finish. Full statistics a little bit screwed up because one race I decided to do it the lazy way, and so it's a bit screwed up. But most of this you don't even, it doesn't even matter. Who cares? No one cares about this stuff. Top 5 starts. Alexander Hyder, Alexander Rowe, Andrew Johnson, Blaine Keys, and Caleb. I think they're all alphabetical order. Wins, obviously Davison with 4. Edward Sanchez, Joe Jefferson, Tim Randolph tied with 2. And then Joshua C. and anyone else with 1. But he gets the award because he was the highest with 1, I believe. Top 5, David Davison gets it with 6. Orius got 5. Sanchez and Jefferson tied with 4. Angie Brown and the rest with 3, if there is any more. Top 10, David Davison again with 8. Orius with 7. Greg Lee, Jake Jefferson, Joe Jefferson with 6. And the rest with 6. Most poles, pretty sure that's a bit screwed up. But yeah. Most laps, same thing. Laps led. No, laps led is definitely accurate. Davison with the most laps led with 47. Orius with 25. Carter Joey, Tim Randolph with 23. And Greg Lee with 23. I think Carter Joey led most of his laps that last race. And he able to get a reward from that. Most miles, I'm pretty sure that's also screwed up. But the general stats should be right. Pigs Creek with the fastest average, 185.288 miles an hour. The slowest average, surprisingly, was at Michigan, 104.321. Sanchez was the winner. Oh, and Tim Randolph, the winner of Pigs Creek. Michigan being the biggest margin with 0.04 of a second. And bump drafts and Superspeedway, I believe it was 2 or 3 1,000ths of a second. Fastest pole was at Medowlands Speedway, 227.865, 39.497 was the pole. 38 team able to get it. The slowest pole was actually at Daytona, 46.405 was the slowest pole. Most lead changes was at M&M Superspeedway with 15. The most leaders was at Bump Draft and Superspeedway with 14. Most yellows at Coca-Cola with 4. That was our most yellows, 4. Didn't even know. Pigs Creek being the most cars running, 39, so no races had the entire field finished, so Pigs Creek holds the highest and the cleanest Pigs Creek Raceway, Super Speedway race we've ever seen. 39 cars finished the race that day. And Daytona being the most DNFs with 31 DNFs. That was the first race of the season. But yes, like I said, another one in the books. It's written his final chapter. Hopefully you enjoy the final season, this 4th season, and the final season of the Tide Super Speedway Series. A pretty fun season. And the good thing I did only 1, because we'll still be doing this till October if I did 2. That's pretty lazy. I can only do 1 nowadays. But David Davison, congratulations on a crazy fight for the championship and winning 3 races in a row. Like I said, the last time we seen that, at least in the Superspeedway division, it was Stephen Pollard at the 3rd, 3 wins in a row. But he didn't win 4 races. Wait, did he? No, I think he won 3 and hung on to the points for the rest of the way. He did it very early in the season too. Very early. And all the way to the end. But there you have it. Hopefully you, well, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the 4th and final season of the Tide Superspeedway Series. I tend to repeat a lot because I'm not really bad at endings. But hopefully, well, we're actually going to take a break from the Superspeedway division. The Skittles is the only one left. That's going to be a pretty long season. At least it can be 20 races like it's been. But let's do a little bit something fun for a bit. Then we'll do the Skittles Superspeedway Series. But there you go. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for joining. And we hope you enjoyed the Tide Superspeedway Series. Alright, so yeah, we're done here. That was a bad ending, but yeah, okay. I'll stop it now.